standing before me was death. But I'd never been so happy.
Let's talk about Nosferatu, which is a new Robert Eggers film in which we have Bill Skarsgård starring as Count Orlok. We have Nicholas Hoult as Thomas Hutter, Lily Rose Depp as Ellen Hutter, and a ton of others here, including Willem Dafoe, who just seems to be a muse for Robert Eggers at this point. No shade to any of them because I think Willem Dafoe is just always great, and I'll see anything Willem Dafoe is in. That pretty much means I'll see at least a couple movies a year, right? But we do have the new trailer, and I've been waiting for this one for some time. We just got back from Fantastic Fest and TIFF, so I am pretty beat, but this trailer injected life into me. Now we're here to talk about it. So before we get any further into it, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. 35,000 subscribers is our goal. Let's get to it. But let's talk and break down this trailer right here because, oh man, does it pack a punch. So this pretty much doesn't show us still what Count Orlok is, and I've said it so many times. Do not show me what Count Orlok looks like until I see this film. Let me take it in real time. We do get to see a brief look at his eyes here, however, and they pretty much are just telling us it ain't no good. But Lily Rose Depp's character here seems to be very infatuated with the idea of Count Orlok. Even has a tremendous scene in the trailer which just showcases how great of an actress Lily Rose Depp is. I'm telling you, she was amazing in The Idol. I think The Idol has its problems here and there, but I think one of them was not Lily Rose Depp for sure. Now, I really love this production design here of the town and how we see it so fleshed out, especially with the hills and the mountains and all of that in the backdrop and the sun, but the town is in the dark. This shot right here of Willem Dafoe as this doctor, which I think I have some theories that not really quite a doctor, right? But we'll get to more of that as we get closer to release for this movie. Don't want to spoil too many things here, just in case. But we see that Lily Rose Depp has been having this dream, she says, of people dead at her wedding. And then there is death right before her. And we see, of course, Count Orlok here, who is that death. And she seems happy about it. She really feels like she's never been this happy before, as we see Nicholas Hoult's character looking in awe of what his wife is saying. And of course, Willem Dafoe doesn't look too pleased or happy about these words either. He knows that this creature is a force of evil, as it says, even more powerful than evil itself, and says that it has the desire to consume the earth. Of course, we know this is Nosferatu's hand right here, and we see the same locket in his hands, which is the one that Lily Rose Depp's character has later on in the trailer, which I think is interesting. Now, this shot here, of course, I think these are vampire hunters, and I really am digging the look and everything of this film, especially some of this fire-lit scenes right here. And this person right here saying he is coming seems to be one of his minions. And I really like this aspect over here as well, where we see the Count Orlok is probably inside here, this box. And we know that's been throughout history how vampires seem to have moved according to folklore and all of that. And we see it in Dracula and other of these vampire books. But I really love this whole scene here where we just get glimpses of what's going on and not the full story. I don't believe this is Count Orlok's hands either. I believe this might be Willem Dafoe, who is like a doctor of sorts here. And we see that Lily Rose Depp's character is really going to fall into this trance of sorts, and I think we haven't really seen that in vampire movies as of late. And I really like in vampire stories and movies and whatever when we really see these different powers vampires have, because of course vampires have more than just sucking blood and things like that. They have these sort of powers that are where they take over somebody's body and mind and all that. So I'm excited to see what else they're going to be bringing here. But it really looks like Nicholas Hoult's character is going to go through it. Emma Corrin's character here as well. And I mean, this shot of Lily Rose Depp is just terrifying. I'm very curious the context of the film in here as well. Notably, this is going to be a very dark film. Robert Eggers really knows how to get this gothic style of sorts, and even in the Northman itself as well, I really loved his look and lighting and all of that. So I'm very excited to see it here in Nosferatu, where I think this is really his arena for sure, especially considering the fact we're going back to sort of like projects he did, like The Witch and all of that. This shot of the hand of Nosferatu reaching out, and then it cuts to a shadow of the hand over the town. Just amazing work here. But of course, the final shot here where we see Lily Rose Depp's character standing face to face with an invisible force, and that is until you see the shadow again. And of course, this is Bill Skarsgård as Nosferatu, and the trailer just ends right there. So I really love this trailer right here. This is based on Nosferatu, which is a 1922 silent German Expressionist vampire film directed by F.W. Murnau, and is now considered sort of the, I would say, like blueprint to horror movies today. And this is actually based unofficially an adaptation of Bram Stoker's 1897 Dracula novel. So a lot of things are borrowed here and there, but in this film you basically follow as Count Orlok wants to sort of buy land from this man named Thomas Hutter, and he's like going to buy some land across the town, all of that, and then he ultimately becomes infatuated with Thomas Hutter's wife, and then things just escalate from there. I will be doing a watch party for the film before Nosferatu releases sometime in December, or should we do it in October? I'm gonna see. I really do want to do some watch parties on the channel for sure. I think those would be fun to do, and I think those would be interesting for sure. So let me know what you think about the trailer though, if you're for it or not. Did this trailer convince you to watch it? Were you already gonna watch it or not? Let me know in the comments down below. But I really do love this trailer. So many great shots throughout as well, like I said. The rest of the characters here are Aaron Taylor-Johnson as Frederick Harding. You have Emma Corrin as Anna Harding, Willem Dafoe as Professor Alvin Everhart von Franz, Ralph Ineson as Dr. Wilhelm Shivers, and Simon McBurney as Hart Knock. So, I don't know. I'm excited for this movie. It will be releasing on December 25th, so a pretty great Christmas present for all of us who are excited for a new Robert Eggers film. And we'll see how this does. I'm curious to know what you think about the original casting as well, when it was talked about that Anya Taylor was supposed to be in the film, and also that Harry Styles was going to be in the film as well. I wonder how all of that would have been, right? So, I don't know. We shall see. But anyways, as always, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. We got a ton of reviews, tons of things coming. Tomorrow is the first day of October. A big drastic change to the channel is coming, so stay tuned. And I'll see all of you next time. As always, stay safe and stay positive.
Only you can redeem us.